This week on Ravens Report, it was the Battle of the Beltway in Baltimore, and you are going to love who we had mic'd up for that victory. And we'll go inside the winning locker room to join in on that celebration. Plus, the Bucs offense put up over 50 points last week. So how do the Ravens slow down Baker Mayfield? I'll let you know.
They are dancing in the aisles. Oh, what a scene we have at M&T.
Welcome into Ravens Report. I'm Shelby Lasso, and the Ravens have now extended their win streak to 4 games, thanks to a 30-23 victory in the Battle of the Beltway over the Commanders. It was a matchup of the top 2 scoring offenses in the NFL, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint, as the Ravens offense continues to roll and the defense is getting stronger every week. But it doesn't get any easier this week, as the Ravens head to Tampa Bay for Monday Night Football and again have to match up against one of the premier offenses in the NFL. Last week against New Orleans, the Buccaneers put up 51 points and finished the game with nearly 600 total yards of offense, a franchise record. So Zach Orr's defense is going to need to be ready. But before we move on to primetime in the Sunshine State, let's look back at the win versus Washington, where the King, Derrick Henry, wore the mic.
A pristine day in Baltimore, light blue skies. It is spectacular October weather. And the battle of these two teams that stand only 32 miles apart. Not yet the shootout so many expected. It's been more of a battle of mistakes and field position. Daniels wants to throw. Pocket collapsing. He is corralled and sacked back at the 25-yard line. It was Travis Jones getting to the quarterback first. Travis Jones has done just about everything right this season. Now you can put a sack in his accomplishments this year as well.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Trev. Great little push right there. Great little push. Now we gotta work on your celebration. Yeah. We need a celly, bro.
Gotta get some momentum. Get into the crowd.
So the Commanders continue to win the battle of field position, though the score remains tied at 3. Now Lamar Jackson of the offense will start the drive 93 yards away from the end zone. Fires to the far sideline. It is caught by Bateman at the 25-yard line. First down, Ravens. So back-to-back first downs as the Ravens get 22 yards on the Lamar to Bateman connection. A 15-yard run, and Rob, that is back-to-back first down plays. As the Ravens, 4 consecutive plays when they move the chains, a 23-yard gain. The Ravens looking for their first lead of the day. Derrick Henry becomes the first Raven in franchise history to score a touchdown in his first 6 games as a Raven. Washington answers the Ravens' 93-yard touchdown drive with a 70-yard touchdown drive by the Commanders. So the Ravens will have to see if they can answer to Washington.
Ain't nobody like us. We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. That's just how they feeling. Ain't nobody like us. We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. That's just how they feeling.
Zay Flowers is having a game, Jim. Almost 100 yards already.
Zay, cook him.
They can't guard him either. And Baker, boy, they about to go crazy.
Ain't nobody like us. We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. That's just how they feeling.
Zay Flowers is having one of those days. Can't be covered.
Back-to-back 100-yard games after one in his first 20, drafted a year ago.
They got 111 in the first half. Zay?
That's catch number 8 for Zay Flowers, one shy of his career high, and he's over his previous career mark of 111 yards. He now has 117 yards, so every catch from here on out is a record breaker for Zay Flowers.
Ain't nobody like us. We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. That's just how they feel.
Catch number 9 on the half for Zay Flowers, and he keeps the Ravens offense on the field with 1:35 left in the half. Lamar from the gun.
Uh-oh, it's over with.
Takes the snap. Washington rushes 4. Lamar fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mark Andrews! With that touchdown, Mark Andrews now ties Todd Heap for the most reception touchdowns in franchise history with 41.
Great throw, great catch. Hey, great catch, great catch.
Washington will have the ball with 53 seconds left in the half. Austin Seibert from 52, kick on the way. It is no good.
It was blocked.
It was partially blocked, and it spins wide left and short. And that brings us to the end of the first half in Baltimore.
Of all people, though, being blocked, boy, that's amazing. Let's go win this thing now, though. I got that!
That Mark Andrews touchdown at the end of the first half was huge to give the Ravens a 7-point cushion at the break. And Mark was clearly pumped to get into the end zone, and who could blame him? It was his first TD of the season, and with that score, he is now tied with Todd Heap for most receiving touchdowns as a Raven with 41. Coming up on Ravens Report, you do not want to miss the conversation in the second half that led to the play which sealed the victory for the Ravens. We'll be right back. Ravens Report is brought to you by MedStar Health, the trusted medical team of the Baltimore Ravens and you. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people. And by M&T Bank, the official bank of the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome back to Ravens Report. Listen, Week 6 was not a game most had circled as a big-time matchup back in May after the schedule was released, but the emergence of rookie QB Jaden Daniels going up against two-time MVP Lamar Jackson and the Ravens made this one a must-see for football fans in Maryland and beyond. The atmosphere at M&T was buzzing with excitement. So let's rejoin Wired because the man with the mic, King Henry, yeah, he had a pretty good second half at the bank.
Ravens in front, 20-13. They have to start the drive backed up at their 6-yard line.
Come on, though. Come on.
Ravens do have a 97-yard touchdown drive today. Let's see if they can get a 96-yard drive going here.
For the greats, tenacious with making the way. Steady your pace, it's a marathon race. Universe give us strength, yeah. Lighten up dark days.
Toss to Henry, left side, running behind Ricard. Can't get too far, but he does get enough to pick up the first down.
No longer free, so we stay free of the pain and the clout, free from the burden of doubt. We just turn it into chi. You can call it alchemy. Everything is
fires across the middle. He's got Andrews at the 30 and a Ravens first down.
Since I'm live, I'ma fly. This is evolve or die. Universe hear me cry. Tears of joy, I'm alive. With so many of us gone. This one right here, this one is for y'all.
He's got Andrews wide open at the 25. Andrews to the 15.
Let's go, boys. Punch it.
Can I get a witness? Somebody. Can I get a witness? Everybody. Can I get a witness? Everybody. Somebody come see this.
Up the middle, big hole, touchdown for the King! Derrick Henry strikes again, and the Ravens extend their lead. Derrick Henry runs untouched for his 8th rushing touchdown of the season.
Is that 95 yards? That was big drop. Yeah. Grudge. All right, 90. Big drive.
And as they make the turn to the 4th quarter, Ravens lead by 2 touchdowns. They want to shut the door on Washington today. And this crowd's starting to get into it now. Off the play fake, Daniels fires near sideline. He's got a man wide open. McLaurin is drilled to the 14-yard line. A flag
No way.
Oh, he's out with his shoulder. He landed with his shoulder, huh?
As Kyle Hamilton
He hit him in the chest.
the veteran wide receiver after the reception.
He didn't hit him high.
It was a huge hit, but a legal hit.
There is no foul for unnecessary.
Thank you.
Daniels takes the snap, sprints to the right side. He's drilled at the 2-yard line. Kyle Van Noy and Roquan Smith cut the rookie in half. Daniels takes the snap, fires quickly. It's tapped incomplete. And Washington faces a 4th and goal from the 6.
Wait for it.
You got to stop here, and your offense can put this game away. You don't get the stop, and the Commanders are right back in it. Jaden Daniels pumps once, throws to the end zone. It is caught by McLaurin on 4th and goal. Jaden Daniels throws a perfect pass that puts Washington right back in this game.
I didn't do that play. I just knew that play was coming. Yeah.
They need to answer that Commanders drive. They need to come back out on their own, but they got to make sure that they find their footing and go down the field and put some points back on the board.
That is exactly what the Ravens offense wants to do on this drive. It is up, it is right through the uprights and good.
Hey, throw us one, let's catch it.
30-20, Ravens with a 2-score advantage. It's up to the defense now to shut the door on Washington. Ravens corral him and drop him for a sack back at the 38-yard line. 4th and 12, Jaden Daniels throwing deep, near side, Ravens 30. It is incomplete, but a flag is down. Interference on Nate Wiggins. And with 2:48 left to play, it is now a 1-score Ravens lead.
You already know how it's going to be. You're in good position, bro. Just get your head around. That's all I got. Work better at get my head around. Yeah. That's it, bro. But you're in the hip every time. It's just it's taking so long to get there that, you know, you bound to damn near touch him. So, like, once his eyes go up and you know it's a fade, get your eyes around. Go pick that. Come on, finish it.
There's a reason why Derrick Henry is the closer that he is, because nobody wants to tackle that in the 4th quarter, I promise you.
The ultimate closer. Ravens get a lead, you give it to the big fella, that's a wrap.
Quick toss to Henry. Has a gap. He's across the 4. He's out to the midfield. Spins his way all the way down to the Washington 40-yard line. And the King is holding court again.
Way to step through that. Great job, yes, sir. Way to step through that tackle.
How to make up for that, yeah.
Hey, be alert for stunts and movement.
Gives it to Henry, sweeping to the left, cuts inside the numbers, turns his knees and powers his way down just shy of the 1st down. The Ravens will be looking at a 3rd down and 1.
Hey, tell them to call. Just call. No, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna keep it for you. All right, this gotta be flying upfield. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right.
And the Ravens are just about at the knockout shot now. A 1st down will do it. Comes down to this. Fakes the handoff to Henry. Sprints to the left. Gets around the corner. Lamar with a first down. The Hayes in the barn. John Harbaugh and his staff can turn their attention to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a week from tomorrow night on the road.
So good. Complimentary football always, for sure.
Your AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Derrick Henry, continues to be one of the best free agent signings of the offseason. To put just how good he has been into perspective, the King has more rushing touchdowns so far this season than 24 teams. Still to come on Ravens Report, we'll take you inside the winning locker room for the post-game celebrations, and you'll get to find out who got his first game ball. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Ravens Report. This Ravens offense is averaging over 200 yards per game rushing over the first 6 weeks of the season, and combine that with the almost 250 passing yards per game, this unit is putting up historic numbers. And the 30-23 victory over the surging Washington Commanders was one to savor. So let's join in on the celebration in the locker room to see who received the game balls.
This guy wanted to be a Raven, okay? Grew up right here. This guy's a great, unbelievable career, all right? And we love him, and we love that he's here. He had a great game today. Had his 70th career sack.
I'm not a real good public speaker like that, but I just want to leave out with this. Life is short, man, and just going back to what Coach said about Rachel, you know what I mean? You got to cherish every moment, cherish every opportunity. And I was watching you boys week 1 versus the Chiefs, and I wanted to be there so much. So I'm just thankful, man, and grateful for you guys just bringing me back in, man. I love y'all, for real.
I mean, a great game. 3 catches for 66 yards, I think, but also 41 touchdown catches and about 500 and some thousand yards. Mark Andrews. First career field goal block.
Hey, man, I just appreciate the opportunity to be here with y'all, man, and grind with y'all every day. And, man, I love each and every one of you.
How about this, man? 132 yards, 9 receptions. I'd say he's caused a few missed tackles, too, that I saw. Zay Flowers!
Hey, appreciate y'all boys, man. Let's keep this run going.
Had 6 consecutive drives, 6 consecutive scoring drives from the end of the second half to the end of the game until the last one when they closed the game out. Derrick Henry for the offense. Come on.
I ain't got nothing too much. Let's keep stacking these wins. Let's keep love coming to work, making each other better. Offense, defense, special team. Let's go, baby.
Hey, great win, great win. Let's keep it going. Ravens on 2. 1, 2, Ravens!
Coming up on Ravens Report, what's the most important thing this Ravens offense has to do to be successful in Tampa? I'm going to tell you, but after this break. Welcome back to Ravens Report. It's week 7 and the Ravens will head south for a Monday Night Football matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both teams are 4-2. The Ravens have won 4 straight, and the Bucs are coming off a huge 51-27 win over New Orleans, and these are 2 of the top 4 scoring teams in the NFL. So what does Baltimore need to do to leave Florida with 5 straight wins? The Ravens enter week 7 with the #1 total offense and a run game that has been lethal. There's no other way to put it. And the key to all of the offense's success is protecting Lamar Jackson. Yes, the duo of Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry have combined for over 1,100 rushing yards in the first 6 games of the season, the most by any quarterback-running back duo since at least 1950. And yes, you have to account for Zay Flowers, who is coming off a career game himself, but it all starts up front. The Bucs have recorded 15 sacks in the last 3 games from 10 different players. This Ravens O-line has played stellar these last few weeks and has allowed the lowest sack rate in the NFL, and that's going to have to continue again on Monday night. Once again, this Ravens secondary will have their hands full. QB Baker Mayfield leads the NFL with 15 touchdown passes. And while he spreads the ball around, let's be honest, his favorite targets are wide receivers Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Godwin leads the NFL in receptions and touchdown catches, and he has racked up over 300 yards after catch. Getting him on the ground is going to be crucial. Meanwhile, Evans has 5 touchdowns himself, and he always presents matchup issues due to his size. So in short, if you want to shut down Baker Mayfield and this offense, you have to eliminate those 2 targets. The Bucs have also struggled to protect Mayfield. Their interior line has been vulnerable to pass rushers, so not only do they have to account for the Ravens' stud defensive tackles like Nnamdi Madubuike and Travis Jones forcing pressure, but they'll also have to be aware of the outside backers as well, which can be a handful. Plus, the Ravens have bolstered that unit with the addition of Yannick Ngakoue, so I expect the Ravens' streak of 44 consecutive games with at least 1 sack to remain intact this week. I'll leave you with this. After last week's win over the Commanders, Lamar Jackson is now 22-1 as a starter against the NFC. So I'm expecting another fun, primetime Action Jackson performance. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.